Hello, I am Sotabrato. Welcome to my channel. If you like my videos, then please like, share, and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon. Today, I am going to teach inductive effect and electromagnetic effect, and these two concepts are very important in organic reaction. While you will when you will do organic reaction mechanism, when you will do the study of organic reaction mechanism. So first, start with inductive effect. So the electron cloud in a sigma bond between two unlike atoms is not uniformly distributed. Its size is slightly displaced permanently towards the more electronegative of the two concerned atoms. So it causes permanent bond polarization. Like if A bonded B, then if electronegativity of B greater than electronegativity of A, then what happens? B will get delta negative and A will get delta positive. So it means B withdraws electron density through sigma bond from A. Clear? So we can consider a following illustration, and that is, say this is uh, C4. So let's consider a carbon chain in which chlorine atom is attached to one end. Like this is C4, this is C3, this is C2, this is C1, and this is chlorine. So this is attached to the end of the carbon chain. We know that chlorine is electronegative atom. Okay, so because as it is electronegative atom, it withdraws electron density from C1, which that is why delta positive charge is on C1. Okay, as then in consecutively in turn C1 in turn withdraws electron density through sigma bond from C2. Okay, then again C2 withdraws electron density through sigma bond from C3, and again C3 also withdraws electron density uh, from C4 through sigma bond. But double delta positive, triple delta positive, and tetra delta positive means the positive charge density decreases. Okay, if you move from C1 to C4. Okay, so actually this positive charge density decreases on moving from C1 to C2, C2 to C3, and C3 to C4. So this type of permanent electron withdrawing effect, that means electron withdrawing effect through sigma bond is called plus I effect. Sorry, is called minus I effect. That means electron withdrawing inductive effect. Electron withdrawing inductive effect. Okay, so but there are such groups where those groups are actually less electron withdrawing than hydrogen. So those are considered as electron releasing group. So like alkyl groups. Okay, so usually alkyl groups are electron releasing. So they release electron release electron density through sigma bond. Clear? So but if we consider like OH, hydroxyl group is electron withdrawing group, but when it gets converted into O minus. Okay, when OH group, hydroxyl group gets deprotonated, then it becomes O minus. Then it doesn't withdraw the electron density, rather it releases with electron density. So this is also like, that is why O minus CO2 minus. These are all alkyl groups. These are all uh, has these are all these are all plus I group, like electron releasing group. They shows plus I effect. Okay. So likewise, like NO2 group of any halogen like fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, uh, hydroxyl group, ether group, phenyl group. Those are all like they are they are actually a minus I group, like electron withdrawing effect. They have electron withdrawing effect through sigma bond. They withdraw electron density through sigma bond. Minus effect. So now I'm going to discuss electromeric effect. But before discussing electromeric effect, I would like to discuss what do you mean by electrophile and what do you mean by nucleophile. So electrophile. So phile means love or attraction, and electro, this part, it means electron or negatively charged species. Okay, so we'll consider electrophile, like we'll call such species as electrophile. Those are attracted towards negatively charged species. So species which are attracted towards negatively charged species, they are called electrophile. And usually we indicate electrophile by E plus. Okay, so similarly, what do you mean by nucleophile? So again, we know phile means love or attraction, so, and the nucleo, it means positive charge nucleus, or we know nucleus is positively charged. So species which are attracted towards positively charged species, they are actually nucleophile. They are called nucleophile. So usually we indicate nucleophile by Nu minus. So obviously I will discuss in details about nucleophile. Nucleophile when I'll discuss substitution reaction. Then in that time I'll discuss what is the difference between nucleophile and base. Okay, so what do you mean by nucleophilicity, what do you mean by basicity, what are the difference between nucleophilicity and basicity? Those will be discussed in the when I will discuss substitution reaction, SN1, SN2. Okay, no problem, don't worry, I'll discuss everything. So now electromeric effect. So electromeric effect, okay, usually we that we represent electromeric effect by E. but don't confuse with electrophile. Okay, this is we represent representation of electromagnetic effect. So we use E when we represent electromagnetic effect. So now what is electromagnetic effect? So electromagnetic effect refers to the polarity induced by shifting of pi electrons in a multiple bond like C double bond C or C double bond O or C triple bond N present in an organic compound in one or other atoms joined by a multiple bond as it is approached by an electrophilic or nucleophilic reagent. For example, we will consider C double bond C. Okay, so we know C double bond C means one is sigma bond and another is pi bond. So when a double bond of an alkene, here it is alkene, is exposed to attack by an electrophilic reagent, we represent electrophilic reagent by E plus. The two pi electrons are completely transferred to one atom. So here this is a pi bond, pi electron. It completely transferred. It gets completely transferred to one atom, which is in close vicinity of the attacking reagent. Here it is electrophile. Then what happens? Then this carbon becomes C plus because pi electron now moves on this carbon, and negative charged is on this carbon, and in this negative charged carbon is in close vicinity of electrophile. Now this negatively charged attacks electrophile and makes a bond between the makes a bond with the electrophile, makes a sigma bond with the electrophile. Okay, and this this phenomena is called plus E effect. This is plus E effect. So here plus E effect is induced. Okay, so similarly when C double bond O, or it may happen C triple bond N, here I have considered C double bond O, this pi electron is in close vicinity with another nucleophile. Then what happens? Then the two pi electrons of the carbon oxygen double bond gets completely transferred to oxygen. Okay, to oxygen atom. Then what happens? Then carbon becomes positively charged and oxygen becomes negatively charged. Okay, and nucleophile is in close vicinity of this positively charged carbon. Now we know most of the organic reaction occurs through ionic reaction, ionic mechanism. So like it's like a positive combination of positively charged species and negatively charged species. So nucleophile is a negatively charged species and here carbon is positively charged. So nucleophile attacks positively charged carbon. Then we'll get a new carbon nucleophile sigma bond and O minus C. Okay, so this is obviously this is minus E effect. Here minus E effect is operating. Okay, so thank you. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Bye.